Hello and welcome to this week's Cari Connects. I am psychic medium Cari Muggs, and each week I pull a card from a deck to let you know what's coming up for the week and the signs and symbols to watch for. So last week was Maleficent, and it was to step into your power and to, if there was a decision to be made, make sure that you looked at all the options, or maybe you saw the whole truth because it could be deceptive. So that was last week. This week we are using The Magic of You Oracle by Fiona Horn, and it's Unlock Your Hidden Truths. So this deck is about unlocking your hidden gifts. It is a beautiful deck. On each back side of the card is a key. So a key will probably be one of the signs and symbols this week. A key is the symbol to opening new things, opening new doors, opening new gifts, opening all new beginnings, all that kind of stuff. So let's go ahead and see. Oh, wow. Okay. So this still kind of has a Halloween theme to it, which is kind of weird. But this card is the Witch. It's a beautiful card. It has a moon and a bird, which was so funny because last week was a witch. Maleficent was a witch, and a crow was a symbol. So this one is the magic you seek is inside of you. Let it flow. So we still must be kind of jumping last week to this week. It still might still be kind of connected because last week was about stepping into your power. This week was the magic is inside of you. And if you know me, you know that I teach this all the time. Everything you need is already inside of you. It is great to have mentors. It is great to have people that you look up to. And it is great to have people that you look for to advice. But at the end of the day, you get to surrender to you and you get to make the decision. And what you decide is what is possible for you. It's your journey, not anybody else's. And so you make your decision, or not even a decision, but you step into your power, step into your gifts, knowing that you have everything you need. And I love this because at the bottom it says, let it flow, which means trust it. Trust that you have the power. Trust that you have the ability to make these decisions for you, and not even decisions. I do feel like it's kind of connected a little bit to last week because that's kind of weird. It's kind of synchronicity, but I don't believe in, what do you call them? I don't even know. Synchronicities, I believe there's a reason for everything. So the numbers are 333 and 666. So 333 means that your guides are watching over you, your ancestors are watching over you, and 666 means you're too much in your head. So this week, trust your gut, trust you. If you, at your job, it's great if you get somebody else's opinion. In your relationship, it's great if you get somebody else's opinion. In your parenting, it's great if you get somebody else's opinion. But at the end of the day, it's what you do that matters. You are the mom of these children for a reason, not somebody else. So it doesn't really matter what anybody else's opinion is about how you raise your kids. You are in your position at your job for a reason. So you can get feedback from people, but at the end of the day, you get to decide how you get to do it. You are responsible for you. And I love, you worry about your own self, right? You worry about your own self. Step into your power and decide that you have the ability to know when it's time to step into your gifts, change your relationships, make changes, all of that stuff. You get to decide for you. It's your journey. And you have to remember that too about other people. It's their journey. You can give them your advice. You can give them your opinions. But at the end of the day, they get to decide. They get to decide what they want to do. So because they have their own power too, right? So you step into your own power. You get to be you. This is your journey. So things that might happen this week are, I think the decision thing was last week, but I think that things that you're manifesting, things that you're trying to create, things that you want to better yourself you're going to try and figure out how to do that. And you can get lots of people's opinions, and you trust what you feel because your spirit knows truth. And so if you do have a mentor, or you do have somebody that tells you to do it a certain way and it feels right, then go that way. But make sure you figure out how it feels for you first. Yeah, so the signs and the symbols to watch for this week are going to be a crescent moon. I think that's a crescent moon. There's like a full moon, but the thing that shines is the crescent moon. Also too, so I know in the past we've had lots of leaves be the sign of the symbol, but now we have like bare trees, which is trees that all the leaves have fallen off. And also too, another crow. Another crow is going to be a symbol again. And any type of witch. It's so crazy because last week I saw so many signs. I never see Maleficent anywhere, and then like 3 or 4 like in my feed there was like pictures of Maleficent all the time. So any type of witch. And also too, she's kind of like, see these hands that are like in praying position? They're kind of, so any type of hands that are like in praying position or in an arch position, that's going to be a sign. Yeah. So we have a crescent moon, a crow, bare trees, kind of like haunted, scary trees, I guess is what it looks like. Yeah. And any witch, I keep saying, yeah, because I'm trying to figure out the signs and symbols. I still think it's kind of weird how it's kind of connected to last week, because I know that, I think that Maleficent was the empress or the high priest or something like that, but she's also a witch. So I still think this is kind of tied. I think something is going on in the last 2 weeks that we have to decide things, or we have to come into our power, or we have to decide what we want. Oh, also too, a key, definitely a key. We have to come into our power and decide our journey for ourselves. And we can listen to other people's opinions, but at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. So I can look and see what other psychic mediums are doing, or I can look and see what other grandmothers or what other moms are doing, or I can look and see about what other people are doing in their relationships. But at the end of the day, it's what I feel and what I do that matters. And I have it already inside of me. The answers are already inside of me. Trust in spirit. Trust yourself. Trust yourself this week, because that's super, super important. And trust your gifts, because your gifts are coming full-fledged. I promise you. Spirit has a way of making your weaknesses your strengths, and Spirit's got you. And so anything you do, trust yourself, trust spirit, and know that this is your journey and it's going to be a good one. And part of the journey is getting to the destination. That's why you got to live in the now and enjoy the journey. So trust you and listen to the magic that's inside of you, the magic that's already inside of you. Okay. I love you guys so much, and I will see you next week.